For those who did not fully understand the situation involving Ekene Umenwa and a US-based lady, here is a clearer breakdown of what has been shared online. The woman at the center of the story is Adanma, known on Instagram as Priska Walls. She's a medical professional based in the United States and had previously hosted several Nollywood actors, with some even filming movies in her home. According to her account, after she announced her separation from her husband on Instagram, Ekene reached out to console her and spoke critically about the husband, despite the fact that he had reportedly introduced Ekene to her and shared a close, almost father-daughter bond with the actress. On Adanma's birthday, Ekene wrote a heartfelt message that made her feel deeply loved and appreciated. Wanting to reciprocate the kindness, Adanma asked how she could return the gesture, whether by giving her a wedding gift or hosting her whenever she came to America. Ekene became emotional, saying she had long struggled to obtain a visa. Adanma then sent an invitation and helped with arrangements, after which Ekene's visa was approved. When Ekene eventually traveled in April 2024, Adanma says she cancelled work shifts to pick her up from the airport, losing income in the process because Ekene had already missed her first flight. She hosted her in her home, organized a baby shower with friends who contributed thousands of dollars and provided receipts for transparency. Because she worked night shift, she scheduled Ekene's antenatal appointment for the mornings and took her there immediately after returning from work, ensuring she received proper care and support throughout the pregnancy. Things began to change after Adanma introduced Ekene to one of her closest friends, a fellow Catholic. She asked the friend to help take Ekene to church so their shared faith could make her feel more comfortable. Initially, the friends declined, but after persistent requests and upon realizing Ekene was a popular actress she admired, she agreed. Over time, Ekene and the friends grew increasingly close. Adanma began noticing that Ekene would sometimes leave the house without informing her and later explained that she had gone to stay at the friend's home. On some occasions, she would be away for days. Concerned about the sudden distance between them, Adanma reached out to her friend and asked if she could speak with Ekene to find out whether she had unknowingly offended her. The friend promised to do so but never followed up. Days later, when Adanma contacted her again, the friend claimed she had not seen Ekene, despite evidence suggesting they had recently been together. When confronted, the conversation escalated, with the friend telling Adanma to leave her and Ekene alone. Shortly afterwards, when Adanma contacted Ekene directly, she said she received the insult of her life and was told to stop bothering the friends. Adanma then contacted Ekene's husband and mother, who promised to resolve the issue and pleaded with her on Ekene's behalf. Later, when she learned Ekene had been admitted for induction, Adanma went to the hospital but was told she had been flagged as being a danger to the mother and child. She says this devastated her and brought her to tears, particularly because such an incident could affect her professional license. After Ekene gave birth, Ekene later called from the hospital, denying any involvement in the report and begged her to visit. After persuasion from Ekene's mother, she returned, only to discover that many visitors were already present and that Ekene planned to stay with the same friend instead of returning to her home. She also stated that although she initially asked to be the baby's godmother, the role later went to the friend. When she was invited to the baby's christening, which she chose not to attend, their relationship effectively ended. When Ekene returned to Nigeria, she publicly praised the friend, saying she and her baby would not have survived without her help, without acknowledging anything Adanma did for her. This sparked online criticism towards Adanma, with some assuming she had mistreated the actress Ekene Umenwa. Adanma also stated that Ekene called her own sister and reported that she gossiped about her and tried to damage their sisterly relationship. She claims that Ekene also spoke about her own family, especially her sister, who is a lawyer. Yet she chose not to retaliate by reporting Ekene. She further stated that while Ekene lived in her home, she never saw her praying except on Sundays when she was going to church, and that she would sometimes set up a camera for content. She added that Ekene's husband would occasionally call her, saying he had not heard from Ekene for 2 days, while Ekene would spend hours on the phone with other people. Adanma also said that everything Deacon Famous said about Ekene Umenwa is true. She believes a day like this would come when God would expose Ekene and vindicate her.